and welcome on Watches TV, and we are by the fun Cleef and Arpels booth here in Watches and Wonder. So again, your team seem to have been extremely creative this year, right?
Yes, I think they have.
So tell us a little bit about what you've introduced here.
But we wanted to come back to the fair with really a kind of statement of Van Cleef & Arpels' vision of time, which is this idea that time can be poetic and narrative. And we tried to do that with the team through two different collections. One collection of objects, automatons. So there are three quite exceptional automatons that each in their category, I think, reflect on the specific vision of time. One is a planetarium, so a revisited astronomical object. One is really, I think, an object of wonder. It's about a fountain with two birds going towards each other when you activate them. And one is about the secret of a flower that is closed and opens to reveal a butterfly.
And additional to this, I mean, you also have a very poetic way of indicating time. How was this achieved this year?
Yes, I think this is a watch that you referred to, which is called the Floral Hours. It's a very simple idea, which is very, let's say, organic for Van Cleef & Arpels, which is how can you tell the times with flowers. And it's actually a dial on which you don't see any hands, you don't see any traditional indication of time, you only see a garden in 3 dimensions, flowers, some of them open, some of them closed. And as the watch is going to live, you will see that each hour a number of flowers will close and a new number of flowers will open. And this is actually an indication of the hours. 5 flowers, 5 hours, and the minutes on the side.
But there is something that seems really nice is that there is a random aspect of expressing these hours. I mean, it's not always the same combination of flowers popping up.
Yes, indeed, and it was very important in the development. We want that object to be poetic and organic in a way. So, for instance, when you go from 3 to 4, it's not an additional flower that opens, it's the 3 flowers of 3 o'clock that are going to close and 4 other flowers randomly that will open somewhere else on the dial.
And how long did it take you to develop this timepiece?
It took about 5 years, but actually it took more than 200 years because the original idea started in the 18th century. It was a vision of a Swedish botanist, Carl von Linné, that had this idea looking at flowers, that some of them were open at different times of the day and that one day a garden would be created that would be a clock, and 200 years later we try to do it.
Well, congratulations to you and your team, and thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much. Have a good fair.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.